Hello, DisneyCarToys here, and I have received a number of requests to make a Play-Doh Olaf, and so we're finally going to do that today. Now Queen Elsa, she can make a snowman out of thin air. Ta-da! But since most of us don't have Elsa's powers, we're going to have to make Olaf out of Play-Doh. To begin, just round out 2 globs of white Play-Doh into balls, and these will be Olaf's feet. Next, we'll build Olaf's lower body piece right there. Now this lower body piece reminds me a lot of a marshmallow, so I'm just going to mold out my Play-Doh to give it a nice marshmallow shape. Once you mold the Play-Doh how you like it, just put it on his feet. Olaf's upper body / neck piece is a lot smaller, so take a smaller piece and then mold it into a similar shape, just a tinier marshmallow. Olaf's head is probably the most difficult thing to shape. Just take a little circle and then push in the top for his forehead and then push in the bottom for his neck. Now if you take a look at Olaf's profile, the top of his head is kind of flat, but then it starts to stick out at his nose and mouth and then go back in at his neck. So we're just going to take our Play-Doh knife and cut into the head shape that we made. Now this is pretty straight, so just take your fingers and kind of soften it up a little bit. Make it look a little more smooth. You want to smush in the jagged edges. We'll try to get it as close as possible. Maybe push it in a little more at the neck here. And there we go. That's a pretty similar profile to Olaf. Now that Olaf's body is complete, we can now finally work on his face. I'm going to shape out a little carrot for Olaf. And this carrot's a little unique. It curves down, but then it curves back up. We'll stick it right on his face. And now we can make Olaf's eyes. Just take 2 small little balls of white Play-Doh and stick it on his face first for the eyeballs. And then we'll add 2 little black dots for his eyes. His eyebrows are really simple. Just kind of roll out in your fingers 2 little black lines. And we'll stick it right above his eyes. For his mouth, there might be a better way, but I'm just going to take my Play-Doh knife and cut out his smile. Just kind of make an incision in his face, and then 2 little cuts on the side. Now we've got one happy Olaf. Oh, but we can't forget his teeth. Just take a little square of white Play-Doh and then cut 1 line into it so that it looks like buck teeth, and then put it at the bottom of his smile. Ooh, now for the buttons. Just take 3 little black balls to look like buttons made out of coal and stick them on his body. Now I'm going to make Olaf's hair, which is made out of sticks, so I rolled out lots of little sticks of Play-Doh, and I'm going to just connect them. It's made of a base of 3 sticks, just kind of going up like this, so it looks like hair. But then you add little sticks on each branch just to make it look more like a tree branch. So I add 1 on each, just the little tiny ones. And I think that's good enough. Just take the little branch here in the back here, just push it on and it should stick. And his nose is looking a little big to me. I'm just going to rip off some of it. Just a little too thick. Let's press it in, remold it a little bit. And it's thinner. I think this is a little better. We'll put it back on his face. The last thing Olaf needs is arms. He can't dance without arms. So I just rolled out with my fingers 2 thin long sticks for each arm. We're going to just connect them in the middle here like he's holding his hands. And I have 2 little tiny balls of brown Play-Doh that I'm going to just put on for his elbows. And he needs a bigger fist, so I'm just going to take a little ball of brown Play-Doh, stick it on at the end here to look like a fist. And then I'll take my little Play-Doh knife and I'll do a couple cuts just to look like it's his fingers. And there you have it. We now have a complete Olaf out of Play-Doh. Click here to watch another fun toy video, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching and have a great day.